Hey, Mr. Jordan, first of all, kudos for you getting the role as the Human Torch. Oh, yo, can I hop in? Do I got next?
It's pretty intense.
Cool. So, hey, kudos for you getting the role for with the Human Torch. First of all, what type of research you had to do for the role?
Zero. I mean, I've been a comic book fan forever, so it's like I'm pretty familiar with Johnny Storm. And honestly, the director, Josh, had such a specific vision and tone and kind of, idea, vision for what he wanted the movie to be like, the characters kind of be like, the performances. So it was pretty specific. So kind of like, I guess the most research I did was sitting down with him for a couple of hours. I think we all did, and got a really, good understanding what the movie was trying to be.
Mm-hmm. This is a darker spin on Fantastic Four, especially more than the 2005 version. And you guys play it more like you have disabilities rather than yay, superpowers. How did that affect how you approach the roles in the movie?
That was one of the reasons why I wanted to be a part of it, was because that's a unique way of dealing with characters who become superheroes. I always really admired that sort of take. And Josh Trank was always really specific about that and making that as real and honest as possible.
I guess it's about anti-cosmetic powers. It's look how big I got. Look how I can be amazing. And more look how I can use what's happened to me in my life and do something good, or help each other or something like that. And I appreciate the message in it, because people do have to endure and continue and
It's
go
about
on.
overcoming obstacles, which is more interesting than just having something.
Right. A metal suit. Or
Yeah.
I mean, which are all great. I'm not dissing any of these other things. I think it's just a different idea, which was what was kind of unique about it.
Fresh.
In this giant superhero world, who would you want to see your character kind of face off or be friends with or hook up with?
I think.
Hook up with.
Is this
I like that question.
It could be characters from shows or books or whatever, or other franchises.
I mean, Human Torch and Spider-Man best friends, so that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That would be pretty dope. And then maybe hook up with Storm or something. Pretty cool.
She wouldn't have to change her name.
Nope.
Or should be
I mean, I guess I'm not hooking up with anyone.
It's okay.
I'd probably kick it with the Hulk, though.
That makes sense. You guys should do
I
that.
was it's hard being,
I think there's about there's superhero movies set up till the year 2037. It seems like. So
sounds about right.
I heard 19, but okay.
What superhero movies are you guys looking forward to seeing? Besides
Ant-Man. I'm excited about Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Me either.
Oh, it's gonna be dope. Y'all gonna like it a lot.
Oh, cool.
Suicide Squad's coming out. I want to see that. I do. Shut up.
I didn't say I didn't.
No.
I'm excited for that one too.
What else is coming?
Deadpool could be good.
Deadpool. I heard the trailers.
I want to see the new Spider-Man because that kid's so cute.
Love Tom.
He's so cute.
Yeah. What do you think of the possibility of an X-Men and Fantastic Four crossover movie?
Love that idea.
Love that idea too.
Has any progress been made on it?
No.
Anything?
We've actually seen this movie.
That's true.
We haven't seen this movie. So.
Hopefully we'll have more clarity on that after this movie comes out, and once we have a better idea of what that looks like.
Going back to the playing your characters with disabilities, what do you hope that kids take away from that, seeing you guys take on the role in a different way?
Maybe just overcoming obstacles.
Yeah.
Growing with life, those unexpected curveballs and obstacles, and you have to overcome them and try to find the silver lining in sometimes bad situations and work together, family.
Yeah,
lean
being
on your
surrounded by a
friends.
team.
Exactly, relying on your friends and family to kind of get you through rough times and stuff like that.
Were any of you hesitant to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe due to how much time it would take up, or the huge fan base and the expectations of just taking on these roles of these massive characters, and the failure of, not failure, but not as big of a take on the other films compared to this film?
I definitely, I wasn't concerned about the fan reaction and all that stuff, because I think a lot of that is also really positive. I definitely took some time just to think about the commitment aspect of it, because it is potentially, like you said, 3 movies, if not more. But that said, that was really quickly sort of. I didn't feel nervous about that as soon as I heard who the other members of the cast were going to be, because I love all of the guys so much, and as people, but also as actors. So I know I'm going to want to work with them, in another 5 years down the line if that happens.
Was it hard for you guys to kind of act like being invisible or being on fire or being stacked with rocks and like not making it seem like too cheesy or corny? So was that really hard for you guys?
I thought it was challenging. The first day specifically was a challenge. I mean, we talked about it a lot in the process before we started shooting with our director, and he had a very clear vision of what that should look like and feel like. So I knew what he wanted, but I also knew that the most important thing was to make it feel honest, and that is obviously hard. So it was, just a balancing act and trying to feel your way through it that first day.
Would any of you switch superpowers with each other?
Wouldn't. I like mine.
I don't think anyone's going to be switching with me.
Nah, I'm pretty good. Maybe Reed Richards, maybe. But it's fantastic, huh?
You want to stretch?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be on fire because I feel like I could set fire people that I didn't like. So.
I know, but you can't.
Sure.
I mean, you can't.
I love what's talking about using these things to harness. Burn some people.
But then it's like a wardrobe malfunction. You gotta wear the same thing every day. I mean, it's like the same outfit over and over again. Then it gets a little boring.
He loves that.
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah,
There's something about the clothes aspect.
Yeah.
Can you ever take off your container?
See, I don't know yet.
That's why we need to make the sequel. Yeah.
So we could answer that
Yeah,
question.
we need to make the sequel just to find
Evans
that
did,
out.
didn't he?
It's like my love life is over.
Evans did.
Huh?
Evans did.
Evans did.
Yeah.
Well, his was coming from a place of being able to control to turn it off and on. I think the suit kind of contains it. I think I'm always
Like it's always
fire.
on.
I think I'm always on.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's not good.
Way cooler than
He's
that.
Way
Sorry, Chris.
I like the chemistry you guys have right now. Can you guys
Flame
talk?
on, flame never on.
Exactly. Always on.
Flame always on.
Always on.
At the early days of shooting, tell me how you guys built the chemistry amongst you guys.
It was kind of like this pretty early on, right? We've known each other forever, and we kind of knew each other, and we just spent a lot of time together. We went to New Orleans a couple weekends and hung out all together as a team, and it was kind of effortless, really, which is lucky.
Yeah, it doesn't really happen often. So, and I worked with Miles before, and on the Doc Moments, so we already had a relationship. Chemistry was always really there.
A lot of people are fans of comic books. So when growing up, did you guys geek out over anything? Any shows or books or stuff like that?
I used to read Goosebumps a lot.
Yeah.
I used
They
to
have
catch
movie
those
covers.
R.L. Steins. Yeah, I used to collect them, just strictly for the covers and shit, and then the stories are fucking great.
I wasn't really a comic book kid.
Maybe shows or books that you liked or any other thing?
Not comic, no,
Or hobbies.
not comic.
Did you do anything as a child? Anything at all?
I did nothing as a child
watch
that had to do with
cartoons?
comes. No, or cartoons.
You didn't watch cartoons?
Not really.
Like DuckTales and Rescuers?
DuckTales!
That's
Everything.
I don't know. That was the shit.
Oh, that was the shit. I
Yeah.
forgot about that one. Thanks.
I got you.
What are the differences and challenges that go from making a film like Nymphomaniac or Fruitvale Station to something like Fantastic Four?
Straight.
Even the first two were still. Yeah.
What was the question?
The challenges of going from a movie like Fruitvale Station or Nymphomaniac to Fantastic Four.
I mean, do you want to?
I mean, I was gonna say the pace.
Oh well, the pace is for
Yeah,
sure.
'cause how long did it take to shoot
Nymphomaniac. Well, I mean, overall the film probably took 2 months.
2 months? Okay, alright. Well, I mean, Fruitvale was 21 days.
Yeah,
So it was
yeah.
just it's
Micro.
pace-wise, yeah, for sure. Just every day, just going at it, 6-day weeks, just for 21 straight days. The amount of material that you're shooting in one day is is a lot compared to shooting Fantastic Four, where it's you're shooting, an eighth of a page some days, half a page one day, and it's just a lot of sitting around. You're in
Yeah.
the trailers a lot.
I think the approach is still the same though.
Oh, for sure.
Like how you would deal with the characters. I think it's the same way that you're doing. I think really change. It doesn't really matter. Whether you're hitting Charlotte Gainsbourg in the face or not. It's the same thing.
Other than your obvious powers, what do you think makes your character fantastic?
Sue's brain is pretty special.
Yeah. Ben's heart.
Good one.
Very attractive. Very attractive.
Very.
Johnny's courage.
Yeah. What are we, the Wizard of Oz?
What's up?
Miles Teller's
Brain.
His wit.
And
I have my
charm.
brain.
No, not Miles. Fuck Miles. I'm
Fuck
Mr.
Miles.
Fantastic. Reed.
Reed.
Reed's
kind of a
brain.
name was Reed.
Guys, let's FaceTime him.
Yeah.
You're gonna see if he picks
He
up.
was
Where is he?
I'm
He was
gonna
on the
see
set of
if
It
he's
Leaves.
working.
Atlanta.
Oh, okay. What a square. All right, but what?
Working actor.
It's your big deal.
Yeah, I know, right?
Michael, you want to talk more about the?
No, keep on. I mean, it's just like,
All right,
it's a sidebar.
You want to talk more about the Entertainment Weekly letter and how that thing?
Kind of not. Only because I kind of said everything I wanted to say. Like, if you want a different answer, then I mean, like people just nowadays people just ask me a question, they just want a different reaction. And I kind of feel like how I feel about it.
You sound exhausted.
That's why. I mean, like
I'm fucking exhausted about
Would
it.
you be exhausted?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it. It's like, I mean, I was proactive. I wrote the letter. You know what I'm saying? It was very thoughtful. You know what I'm saying? I put it out there. Miles is an
Damn it,
asshole.
Miles.
So it's I kind of said all I had
Maybe
to
he's
say
busy
about
being
it. You know, I
working
think keep bringing attention and keep talking about it over and over again. It's like sometimes it harps more in a negative way than a positive way.
I agree. I think it perpetuates
I
the
agree
exact
too.
thing you weren't going for.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Correct.
that's kind of how I feel about that one.
That's all right. I'll just be that weird reporter then.
No, it's all good. I mean, it happens often.
For all of you, then, have you reached out to the characters of the last Fantastic Four for anything for making this movie?
I made a movie with Chris like a while ago. He's a mate, but
You didn't think to ask him.
I don't really talk. I mean, we don't. I mean, what would you? I don't know what you would say.
I agree. How should I do it? How
To be
should
fair, what I did actually want to ask him, I was like, God, this must make you feel old. You're making a film that you did 10 years ago.
That's crazy.
And how old is he?
Early 30s.
Younger than me?
Yeah, like that old.
Just right, early 30s. Early 30s. I think he must be still early 30s.
You guys had those kind of famous lines like "Cloud Rain Time" and "Flame On." Did you kind of stress out over it? Because they are kind of iconic.
I was excited about those moments.
Yeah,
To hear you guys say them.
Yeah, we didn't stress out about it. It was, I think, something like, it was a cool moment. I think the crew and everybody knew when you look on your sides for the day, like, oh, it's Flame On.
Yeah.
You know, somebody reads over it. I think people probably thought, oh, that's gonna be a cool moment. And then when you get up there and actually do it, it's cool. You know, it's like, all right, got that out of the way. I guess it's official now. And then you kinda,
I don't like
It's
the
like-
catchphrases. It's inevitable that you're never going to get it right.
for sure.
It's inevitable.
You got it right.
You guys felt kind of like what's the word for it? Not insecure, but just felt nervous when you say that this wouldn't be how they would say it. Have you ever had those thoughts when trying to?
I could say it like 1,000 times right now and it would never be good enough. So I mean, it's just like one of those things. I don't like things that are already like really well known. I like taking things that no one knows and trying to do something with it. I don't know why I'm looking at you while I'm talking to you.
Yeah, it's interesting. Because I'm like rooting for. I'm like,
Yeah,
say
I'm
it,
like,
JB.
help me.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah,
got
Rob.
myself into I very rarely get into a
It's totally fine.
Yeah, cool.
Speaking of things that people don't know, talk about wearing. Did you have to wear a green suit for the whole Rocky thing?
I had to wear like a motion capture suit.
The whole Rocky
Wrong
thing.
movie.
I'm gonna call him wrong.
I'm just kidding.
It's totally fine. Like I said, I'll be that journalist. It's totally fine. Then. How many hours you had to wear a suit a day? Just talking about more.
Oh well, I mean when he's like that, all day, every day, all day, every day.
Gotcha. Then.
But his suit's
But by the
nothing.
way, it's like
He's wearing like
cozy, it's like PJs. It's like a onesie.
Pajamas.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to wear that giant looking green
comfortable.
suit, like
Yeah.
head down. Stuff like that.
No, mine was really breezy.
I have a picture of it if you guys want to see.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess, okay.
What was that?
Was that a yes or a no?
It was a just make sure that it's a decent image,
I'll make sure you look good.
like a tasteful image.
What's next for all of you?
That's what he looks like.
Oh wow! Now it looks like the guys when they wear EA Sports when they're trying to put the whole
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same technology.
Yeah, sorry, I had another thing in my head about you just wearing this big green spandex thing and you're walking on set and you just everything else is just computers. You know
That's right. Well, that's kind of like in the volume, kind of, but we never did any volume motion capture. Do you know what volume is?
No.
Volume is like a space where it's just designed for motion capture, performance capture. So like Tintin is a movie that is completely made inside of a volume. So there's no sets, there's no, you know what I mean? There's nothing real, tangible to touch. It's just like a bunch of cameras on the ceiling, which I actually can prefer, to be fair. Because it's the tracking, you feel like you are much more in control of what the final product will be.
Got it.
Like, I don't know who did this. I don't know, like, I can't claim authorship over this character because it's gone through so many filters after me.
Got it.
Whereas when you do it inside of a volume, it's really only one filter. You know what I mean? It's kind of boring myself.
Okay, we'll do one more question, then I'll take the group photo for you, okay?
Gotcha. So what's next for each of you?
Michael.
Oh, Miles Teller's FaceTiming us.
Here we go. Saved by Teller of all people.
I want to take a picture of this.
Come on,
Oh,
Dan.
come on. Is it not going to
reception.
connect?
You guys didn't get the Wi-Fi code?
Fuck, no, it's not on Wi-Fi
No, it's
right now,
not
but
on
maybe it'll work.
Kinda, sorta.
Come on.
It's just like the poster, except. Oh, come on, fuck's sake.
We're just in the middle of a round table. Wait, we're in the middle of a round table right now.
Hey.
What's happening?
You're doing press, man.
Don't embarrass us.
Yeah, please. We've been doing good.
Right, you've got Miles Teller. Ask him a question, quick. Ask Miles a
I
question.
didn't know you'd be here. I have none prepared for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was it?
You're not important is what she's saying.
That's not what I said.
What was it like playing Mr. Fantastic for you, taking on that role?
There you go.
and who was your favorite of the four?
Yeah.
3.
It was great. It was an honor to play a character.
I'm getting sorry over here.
And yeah, I was most excited about just doing it with Kate, Mike, and Jamie because I think that's what people were really excited about, and I think we had a kick-ass cast, and it was just a lot of fun to film.
Thanks, honey. We miss you.
Fuck! I thought you were gonna talk so we could actually talk. Don't
No.
We'll call you later, you fucking asshole.
Fuck you.
What time do you?
He's like, I don't want to be
You guys
pressed.
in New York right now?
No, we're in
We
Miami.
leave in like an hour or 2.
You look very
I get
handsome.
up there like 9 o'clock.
What, tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, we do too.
Who's staying at the Bowery?
We all are.
Yeah, we're all
All
there.
right, cool.
Bye.
All right.
So yeah.
That was awesome.
It was.
So,
You use your phone and you can send it around to everybody.
Nice.
Gotcha. Hear me? I got it.
Can I ask one more question just real quick?
Go ahead.
Was working on a Marvel film what you originally expected, or was it the complete opposite?
I feel like we have to stop saying Marvel film. It's a Fox film. Is the important part. This isn't a part of the Marvel.
That is true.
It's not a Marvel film.
That's true.
So,
really have
but being part of a comic book movie, I mean, like the same people made like X-Men, like you're still in pretty good company.
Exactly.
And I think that, yeah, it's, you know, they want this to do really well. We want this to do really well. We want to make more of these movies, and we want to. I mean, there's no reason why these two franchises won't meet, and you know, will spawn a whole other universe in a way. You know, so I think it's a big honor.
I think so.
I'm excited about it.
Ditto.